Good afternoon. It is 3:59 on Tuesday. I almost said Friday. It's been a long week and it's only Tuesday. But welcome to Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny. My name is Jenny Fetz, and let me see if need to get myself so I can see myself on the screen so I can catch any comments. Let's see. All right, but welcome. There I am. All right. Hi, my friend Tammy, Cards by TLC. How are you? It has been quite the day. Today, if I sound a little hoarse, it's because today I actually taught all day versus just part of the day. And, I forgot to... Oh, there we go. I forgot to mute my laptop so that when I'm looking at comments, we don't hear feedback. Otherwise, I'd hear an echo of myself. But anyway, welcome. If there's a little disruption, it's because, and it looks like my brother-in-law just pulled up. My brother-in-law has been staying with us while he does business in the Bay Area. So if you hear him come in talking to Bo, that's who it is. So anyway, welcome, and we'll go ahead and get started. Today, Tammy and I decided we wanted to teach you the four-corner technique. It is a very simple way. Oh, you're on the wrong page. It's a very simple way to make 4 coordinating cards very easily. So it's perfect if you want to put together a gift set of 4 coordinating cards. You can change up the sentiment, but you can have them all coordinated. It's an awesome job, awesome technique. So these are 2 that I did, and the other 2 have already been mailed out. They were thank you cards to 2 of my customers who placed fun orders and are playing, I'm sure, with new product now. If not, they will be playing with it soon. But these colors, if you're interested, are Flirty Flamingo and green, Garden Green, and it's what they call complementary. So they're almost across from each other on the color wheel. Let me show you that color wheel real quick, and I'll show you where they are located. And this is what I use for inspiration on my cards today that I'm going to do with you, but I'm doing 2 other colors, but they're also complementary colors. This one is, let's see, we have our Flirty Flamingo here and Garden Green here. They're almost across from each other. I counted 15 spaces. So when I did my colors, I counted 15 spaces between them to just get a nice separation and something similar. So let's go ahead and I'll show you. Where did I put it? I tried out a couple of different colors and now I can't find my sample that I had, but we'll just go ahead and get started with the 4 corners technique. I am going to be creating today, you can do 2 different sizes. And so you can do one size where you have matting, which is like this. So the white base is actually 7.5 by 10. So when you cut it up, it is such a pretty color combo, isn't it, Tammy? And I found it actually, to be perfectly honest, it wasn't something I came up with on my own. It was something I found in the annual catalog on their color pages. Let me see if I can find that again. It was one of the samples they had for their color wheel. And I'm feeling very unprepared, or I'm finding myself going in directions that I wasn't thinking I'd be going. So let me find that page real quick. I believe it's 130. It's 133. So here's the different color theories, and I'm doing the complementary, and actually Garden Green and Flirty Flamingo was actually on their in their catalog. So I tried that. I thought, let's try it. Not sure I'd like it, but let's try it. And I absolutely love it. Hi, Patty. And I believe I saw someone else chime in. Hi, Karen. Welcome. And let's go ahead and get started. But anyway, this technique is something I learned from my friend Patty, who's on here right now. And I will actually link to her blog post that she did a while back with this. It has the measurements, but there's 2 different measurements of the white cardstock that you can do to come up with 4 cards. The first one is for if you have a matte of another color like I do the garden green here. This is 7.5 by 10. So it's really easy to remember that you just cut 1 inch off from each side. If you are going to go with no mat and you just go, like if I wanted to do just the white with the Flirty Flamingo as the card base, so you just go card base and the white cardstock, then I believe it's only a 1/2 inch that you take off. So you would cut it by 8 by 10.5. And then you're going to cut it in half. But the step we're going to do before that is we take it and we, you can use 2 or 3 stamps. And I'm actually using a new stamp set. And I tell you my stamp, nope, that's not it. I apologize, folks. I have the stamps ready, but I don't have the stamp set handy. I don't know what I did with it, but it is, oh, there it is. It's from the new brochure, the new scrapbooking brochure, and it's called Everyday You and Me. And I'm going to be using the larger rose and one of the medium roses and then one of the leaves on this stamp set. So we're going to go with 3 stamps, a large one, and a medium one, and then another one. And so what I'm going to do is going to use, I put together a couple other color combinations, and I decided to go with Berry Burst and Shy Shamrock. So I'm excited to see how those two work together. The sample that I did looked really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to go first, and when you do this, you're going to create a plus sign or a cross. And you're always going to go with the, I got a hair on my stamp. You're going to go with the darker color first. Let me see. Okay, hair's gone. And we're going to, sorry. Excuse me. I'm pulling out scratch paper because I'm going to need it in just a minute. We're going to create our stamp, and we're going to go with the darker color first on the larger stamp, and I'm going to go right around the center. And I love the ombre because of the way it turned out. So I'm not going to stamp in a direct up and down line. I'm going to go side to side a little bit, and I'm going to go even off the page. And we'll go a little bit more. Not sure why. I'm gonna have to check my ink pad because it's a little splotchy, but I like sort of what it's adding to the colors. So we're gonna go ahead and now we're gonna go this way. This was not intentional, but I really like that. It's sort of an ombre. I love the fade. All right, we're gonna go down here. And then we're going to go up, do that, and down. All right, so there's our sort of our plus sign or our cross. And then we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to use the same color, Berry Burst, but I'm going to stamp off first, which is why I grabbed a scratch piece of paper. So I'm going to stamp off first, so I get secondhand stamps color, so it's a little bit lighter, but it's in the same family. And I'm going to just sort of throw the smaller stamp in as such, the smaller stamp in, and give it some variation. All right, and we'll add another one here. We'll add another one here. I sort of like that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we'll add more to it if we want to. So I'm going to leave my Berry Burst open. Now we're going to go ahead and add our Shy Shamrock and the leaves in. So let's go ahead and see if I missed any comments. Welcome, Patty. Sorry about that. I missed you. So thank you so much, Tammy. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to add our leaves in. And I'm just going to sort of fit it in here. And if it overlaps, it overlaps a little bit. Not a big deal. We're going to I don't mind them overlapping a little bit. All right, throw a couple leaves in here and here. We're gonna put one right about there. And we're gonna throw one right there. Throw one right there. All right, we're gonna do a couple of them that sort of go off the page. And let's see. We'll throw one right there off the page. I like it when it goes off the page because it looks like it's a continuation. I'll have to clean this up real quickly from my silicone mat that I have down. I'm going to squeeze one in. Let's see, we're going to squeeze one right there. I think that looks good. What do you think? I think I've got enough. You know what though? I think let's add another one going this direction. All right, so there's our leaves. I'm going to close my Shy Shamrock. You know, it's funny is I haven't used Shy Shamrock a lot, and in the last couple days I've used it a little bit more than I normally do. And I really like it now with some of these colors I wouldn't have put it with. I don't think I need any more Berry Burst, so I'm going to go ahead and close that up. I'm going to move my stamps off to the side so I don't get my arms or my fingers or paper stuck in them. And let's go ahead and clean off. These are great little things I'm going to clean off. Welcome, Becky. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I do. I love the images that come off. Let me share something with you. Alcohol prep pads. You can get them real cheap in packs of 100 or so. I get them at my store for like less than $2. They are great for cleaning off if you use a glass mat or even the silicone mats and you stamp off. It works out perfectly to clean it up. And because it's alcohol, it dries rather quickly. So I don't have to worry about it causing a problem with my paper. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut. And when we have the 7.5 by 10, we're going to cut the 7.5 at 3 3/4, I believe. Let me look on my, oh, that's a different card. Yes, 3 3/4. It's 1/2 of 7.5. 7.5, half of 7, my 5th grade math here, half of 7 is 3.5, and a half of a half is 1/4, so 3 3/4. So we're going to go 3 3/4. Had to put my 5th grade math to practice there. And we're going to change that, move that scoring tool down. And we're going to cut, and it cuts it right in half, sort of like a puzzle. You can see how it fits together. And then we're going to turn it, and because this is 10, we're going to be able to cut right at an even 5. So let's go ahead and cut an even 5. 4 1/4 today. Yeah, I've messed it up a couple times. I've cut it at the wrong 4 4/4, and then it's like, oops, why is one size bigger than the other? And then we'll do 5. All right, and you can see how when we put this, after we cut it, when we put it back together, you can see the full picture that you've already stamped. But you've got 4 sections right there. And we're going to use these to make a card or 2 today. I think I'm going to make 2 cards today. So let's go ahead and we're going to use these top 2. And I'll use these bottom 2 another day for it. And what I like to do is use now my card base and my card mat will be the Berry Burst and the Shy Shamrock. I like to use the 2 colors that are on this. So I've got 2, I took my Berry Burst and I cut it the 8.5 by 11. I just cut it at 5.5 after I scored it at 4 1/4. I had to stop and think there a little bit. And then we're going to fold and burnish. And we're going to fold and burnish this one as well. And I see that I prepped most of my stuff for tonight. And I think I left out the inside of my cards, so we'll have to put those together in just a minute. And then we're going to go ahead and see how it mats on there really pretty. And then we're going to go ahead and, let's see, it opens this way. So I'm going to we can do this, or we can turn it sideways and have it open up this way, depending on our sentiment. And I think, let's see, let's go ahead and we're going to use the Kindest Expression stamp set. And we're going to use Thanks So Much for one of these. And let me get a block. And that's not, oh, that'll work. We'll turn our block or the side. Oh, you love the sideways? I'm glad you love the sideways, Patty. Sorry, I'm a little, I don't know. It's been a long day. All right, let's get our Shy Shamrock out again for our sentiment. And just tap that a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and, before we attach it, I'm going to put my Thanks So Much. You know what? We're going to use this one for Thanks So Much. There's more space on there. So then the question is, because I was looking at it, if I put in my Thanks So Much, you know what? No, we're going to do this one. Thanks So Much. And we're going to put this here. I think we're going to put it like this. And we're going to do Thanks So Much vertical. All right. Thanks so much. And then we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and attach this, and then we'll embellish it a little bit. So let's go ahead and put our Stampin' Seal. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I just finished working with boys and girls today. I worked with, let's see, 5th graders, 4th grader. I worked with them all, kindergarten through 5th grade. And I enjoy it. I love it. But by the end of a full day, my brain's sort of scrambled. All right, we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to do another one. We're going to attach this on the inside there, not on the inside. Like I said, my brain's a little scrambled. I'm going to go ahead and put this. And there is our first one. Let's go ahead and embellish it. Where did I put my embellishments? I'm going to use, I had them here. Where did they go? I'm going to use, if I can find them, my resin dots for the in colors, because I'm going to use the Shy Shamrock. But since I can't find them, and I'll probably find them after my live, let's go ahead and grab one of our Tinsel Gems. The Tinsel Gems 4-pack actually has Berry Burst as one of their colors. So let's go ahead and add some Berry Burst to this. And here's our berry. So let's go ahead and add a couple of small ones. There we go. Add one there. One right there. Let's go with a bigger one down there. So there is our first one. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. Thank you. I'm so glad you like this. All right. So there's our first card. And you know what? We're going to do the insides real quick. All right. I grabbed a couple of these. I'll have to cut them down. I learned this tip from my friend Patty, as well as I have a big stash of white cardstock that I keep already pre-cut, so that I just have to cut it down a little bit, or if I want to use it to layer it, it's already cut in the quarter panels. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these down to 4 by 5 1/4, so I can use them on the inside of my card. Last night I cut up a bunch because I got tired of having to cut some every time I wanted them. So calls it our little box of happiness, if I remember correctly. So there's our inside card. And you know what? We're going to go ahead, since I inked up the smaller one, I'm going to do that, but because I inked it up a little bit ago, I'm going to huff on it to activate the ink, make it a little moist again. Moist. Make it damp. We're going to go ahead and put that down there. So there's that. And our Shy Shamrock, we're going to stamp off. Let's do this right there. That doesn't give us much of a leaf. And then right there. All right, so that's a little bit of leaf there. And we're gonna go ahead and put this in the side, but looks like I need to clean my thing again. So see how these work perfectly. All right, we're gonna leave that one off to the side in case I need to do a little cleaning again. Sometimes I throw them away a little too quickly. And we're going to go ahead and put some Stampin' Seal on the inside. And we're going to put this on the inside. My alcohol's almost dry there. So there is our first card. And once you get this stamped up, it's so easy to create three additional cards. So let me show you how quickly it is. I already have my card base done. I have my layer done. And we're going to go ahead and use this one. And I think what I'm going to use is a sentiment from Simply Said. And we're going to just do just a little note sentiment. And we're going to do that in Shamrock, Shy Shamrock as well, because there's so much already Berry Burst on there. I want to add the Shy Shamrock. So let's do this. And then I'm going to, let's see. I pulled my butterflies out for something. Oh, there's the resins. I found them. I knew I would. And the butterflies. But we're going to do the butterflies this time around. So do just a note, and then we're going to attach a few butterflies after I put this on the card. So let's go ahead and attach this with our Stampin' Seal, which seems to be my adhesive of choice today, because that's what I've just grabbed a few times. All right, and let's put a couple more on here. So there we go. We're going to put this on the outside here. And then let's put a couple of butterflies on here. I just love the butterflies. You know, I'm not a brass person, but I bought the butterflies thinking, oh, we'll try them out. I love them, especially with all the floral stamps that I have these days. I just think they match and they go with the floral stamps so well. Oh. Let's see. That one got turned over. Oh, there we go. Let's put another one up here. And let's do another big butterfly right down here. All right. I could do both colors on this sentiment. The easiest way to do that would be to have the Stampin' Right markers that you can color on your stamps with, but I don't have Stampin' Right markers in Berry Burst. Actually, now that I think about it, I'd have to look. I actually think I do have it in Berry Burst and Shy Shamrock. So I could have done that, Tracy. Thank you. I forgot that I had that. All right, let's go ahead and stamp the inside of the card. Then let's do, you know what, I think I'm going to do my Shy Shamrock leaf first, and then we'll stamp the rose after. There we go. We'll do that. And then we'll do our rose. I think I'm gonna stamp off this rose so it's a little bit lighter this time. I like that lighter look. So we're gonna go right there. Oh, that didn't. Here's the nice thing about these photopolymer stamps is you can see, so you can almost line it up. And hopefully I line this up correctly. And I did. So there doesn't even look like I messed up. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and put this inside our card. And you can see how quick and easy, once you stamp this 4-corner pattern and cut it, you can come up with stamps or come up with a coordinating set of cards as a small gift, you know, whether it's a hostess gift or a gift for a friend, or if you want to do a birthday gift, Christmas gift, anything like that would work. So let's see, Tracy says, I always do half the stamp on one pad and the other half on the other. I didn't think about the markers. Yeah, I do the markers because if I try and stamp with the pads, I always end up messing up, or I go through a lot of Post-its. I mean, I've been known to use Post-its to cover up the stamp. Wait. Oh, you would have messed up trying to align it. It's not that difficult. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I shouldn't say it's not that difficult. That's what I tell my students all the time when they're like, oh, that's easy. And somebody else is struggling. Like, it's not easy for everybody. So I apologize. It's not easy for everybody. But thank you so much, Becky. I appreciate the thought. All right, so let's go ahead and show you the 2 cards that we came up with today using this technique. And I could easily come up with 2 more. I could do another just a note or another thanks so much. You could do with sympathy or any number of sentiments that you want to put on it that would come up with this card. And I just love these colors as well. I didn't think I was going to like them, but now that I see them, I think I love the colors. So you had magic paper today. You screwed up the first image and had to flip it over. Oh, hey, there's always 2 sides to every paper, which is the nice thing about stamping, is that you can always flip it over and start over. It's like having a new day. So anyway, this is our 4 corners. I will have more information on my blog with more details. Tomorrow I will include a link to Patty's blog post that has this information on it. So if you want to check hers out, you can. I feel like this is sort of missing something right up here. I sort of want to add maybe another butterfly. So I think we're going to go another butterfly. I know usually you don't do evens, but I don't know. That spot is bugging me. So we're going to add another one right there. There we go. All right, now it feels complete. So anyway, if you would like, you can join me and head over to my blog tomorrow, where I have more information and a copy of this video or a replay of this video. My blog is www.stampin with 2 N's with Jenn 2N's.com. And there will also be a link to my partner in crime, Tammy, and her video from today. If you didn't catch her earlier today, she did the same technique, but with the Happy Hibiscus set. I can't wait to go back and watch it. Unfortunately, I was at work, so I couldn't watch it live like I usually do. But I'm going to go back and watch the replay tonight. I'm sure she did a beautiful setup. I know the colors she was using were really pretty. So check her out too. We also have links to our Teach It Tuesday videos on our playlists on our YouTube channel. So you can find all that information on my blog tomorrow. Again, www.stampin with Jenn. Stampin with 2 N's, Jenn with 2 N's.com. And I will be here on Friday for Fun Friday. I will be using some florals from the celebration catalog, so I can't wait to share that with you. And then I think that's it. And then next week on Tuesday, Tammy and I are doing the Darly Dinos. So if you love dinosaurs, if you love cute cards, if you love let me give you a sneak peek. Darling Dinos, if you can't pass these up, Tammy and I are going to be working with these next week. So I can't wait to come up with a class or an idea. I'm looking forward to playing with these. Are who we are. We are Floral Central now. I know, who are we? Um, we've been influenced, haven't we, Tammy? All these flowers, but the more I play with them, the more I love the florals. I just can't deny it. It's who I am. So anyway, thank you so much. You got that a few minutes ago. You'll have to watch. Oh, definitely catch us, Becky, because, and it actually, Tammy has done a video already on the Darling Dinos, so you'll have to catch it. I think it was, one of her, was it a Teach It Tuesday, Tammy? I think it was January. No, it was our December 31st. So Tracy didn't do flowers before Patty Bennett. I don't think anybody did flowers before Patty Bennett. Patty Bennett has influenced us all into the floral. She's brought us into the floral range of stamps, and we've all fallen in love with it. So thank you so much for joining me. I need to go get some water and rest my voice a little bit. But I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. Join me back here for Fun Friday, and then see you guys next week for Darling Dinos on our Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny. Have a great evening. Thanks. Bye-bye.